Welcome back. In this tutorial, we're going to talk about roads and road movement. In order to take advantage of a road, and we can look here at the rules, the terrain effects chart, it costs 1/2 a movement point to move from one road hex to another. And that's very good. So for example, if the road is crossing a river and into a forest, it would only cost 1/2 a movement point to get there. So let's see how that would happen. So a unit on the road does get to move twice as fast as it normally. And here we have an example of a unit on the road. But it doesn't seem to follow the road if we do just that. So what we have to do is when you have a unit selected like this, you can either hit this M button for road mode or hit the M key like this, and then suddenly you can go a lot farther along that road and see how the path tries to stay there. And it goes 5, 4.5, 4, 3.5, 3, 2.5. So you can move a lot farther. Now, why doesn't everyone always move in road mode? There is a disadvantage. If you use road mode, you're not allowed to engage in combat in the next combat phase. So if you needed to attack with a unit, using road mode would invalidate the ability to attack. So if I hit M again, say I just want to see how far I wanted to go, but I sort of don't want to do that. If I hit M again, it goes back into normal mode. If you don't have an M there, you will be able to engage in combat. But as you can see, he can't even touch anybody. So here's another example. If we just do it, you can hit M again many times to see and compare and contrast in your mind how far you get to go. In this case, he would only get to use the road for the last full hex, but it would give him one hex advantage over not in road mode. Artillery can use road mode, and in fact, artillery tends to be so slow you may want to cluster your artillery near a road and put them in road mode to get them to the front faster. You see it adds a hex. And if the artillery actually had started the turn, it would go all the way 4 hexes because it's 2 times 2. Okay, let's look at other things. If we go to the Austrians here, they have very nicely a unit that's on the road, but you see we can't get across. It costs all your movement points to go this far. If you were in road mode though, you can ignore the woods and ignore the river. So it only costs 1 movement point to get here, and if you follow the road, you can get all the way down there. That's much farther than you can without it, as you can compare and contrast, just to compare the size of the cloud there. Okay. Let's look at this one. You can just see how much farther because he was able to enter the road. There's one caveat about road mode. You have to hit the M key before you move the unit even 1 hex. If you move it 1 hex and then try to hit the M key, it won't work anymore. So if I were to go like this and say here, and then hit that M key, you heard it go, then undo there. So now we can see that if we do hit road mode, we can go this far. And again, the artillery goes much farther. Actually, the artillery didn't go any much farther that time because it didn't get to the road in time, but other units can take advantage of it. So that is road mode, and it will come in very handy when you try and cross seriously deep rivers, which I will show in the next movie, or the next segment.